Welcome back to the Comic Book ASM Artist. Today we're going to be looking at the Batman 100 project, as well as doing a review / comparison. This is the new Stan Lee Pop that came out that sold out on the Funko site as well as in the store. And we're going to be giving one of these away as well. And that's going to be towards the end of the video. I also want to remind you all that we have the Comic Tom 101 giveaway coming up to an end real soon. So make sure to check the link below. There's just a few more days to enter that one. But without further ado, let's start looking at this here. So the Batman 100 project, it is done by the Hero Initiative. The site is heroinitiative.org. The organization, basically, it's artists helping other artists who have financial burdens, whether it be medical bills or things like that. They're just not making ends meet. So other artists basically raise funds and pitch in to help those other artists land on their feet. And so what they do is every now and then you'll see like these blank covers here. Sketch variant covers or whatever you want to call them. Although this one has a Heroes Initiative logo in the corner. They send these off to the artists, and then the artists draw something on here pertaining to the title, and then they usually auction it off on eBay or something, and then they compile a book of all of them. I have quite a few of them. I think I've shown off my Hellboy one a couple years ago. I also have a Captain America one and a Ninja Turtles one that I would love to show off too. But the main thing with these as well is they only do one printing of these. So stop in their shop, see if they still have this. Check around other places too, because they only do one print. So you want to make sure that if one of your favorite characters is coming up, that you secure your copy so you're not out in the cold. So yeah, we'll just go through them here and let you enjoy the artwork here. So the first one here that stands out to me is Poison Ivy here by Kristen Allen. I don't know that particular artist, but that is a great piece. And I know Nick Bradshaw here with his Bane over Batman. So we have Tony S. Daniel with his Bane there. And a lot of these, like, there's some new people in here. Like, I don't know Ron Chan here, but, you know, it's good just to kind of see some new artists as well. So, and this is more of an animated style here. And like a chibi style there. Brian Hammerlin, he typically does digital work, so it's kind of unique seeing him do something in the physical medium. Although he's pretty well versed, so this is an interesting look here by Drew Johnson. Looks like almost like a scarecrow version of Batman. And I love this one by Dale Keown here. All the little fine lines, really cool. And Carl Keisel, he's a classic guy as well in the industry. I've gotten to meet him a few times. Great guy. We see Adam Kubert did more of like a Frank Miller-esque Batman there. I love the rendition here. Clayface popping out of the pottery with Alfred there in his workshop. Of course, we have a Jim Lee Batman, which is partially on the cover, with the Joker that he did as well. Nice piece by Steve Lieber here. He's got more of the, I guess, practical way Batman would look in real life. You know, he's not overly muscular here. Kind of reminds me a lot of Lee Weeks in a way as well. Then here's a sketch of Frank Miller's Batman, of course, by Frank Miller. And more old school Robin there. With, I think that's Batgirl. It could be someone else, though. Dustin Wynn. Jerry Ordway doing a tribute to Robin's first appearance here. Pretty much just spot on. I do love Jerry Ordway, but you don't see him much in the current age of comics, unfortunately. I love Frank Quietly's Batman there. Another Clayface. I'm surprised how many Clayfaces are popping up. Paulo Rivera. I think he did some watercolor work on that. He's typically known for that. And then we see the shoulder spike there on Batman. Wow, he was looking a lot in the late 80s, early 90s. All the Brave Fogel run, I want to say. Another cover tribute there. And this one too by Tony Rodriguez kind of reminds me a lot of Neil Adams there. And Steve Rude looks like he did kind of a different approach here. I believe he did a Poison Ivy here. Although this isn't like the typical color scheme you would see her in either. See a minimalistic Tim Sale Batman here. So I like this Ryan Sook one here. I think he did a watercolor one on there. Joker with his card. This is a tribute to the classic Batman with the purple gloves. Another tribute piece there. Hi, Jim Valentino. Matt Wagner. I like how he's got the dots there on the grays on Batman. This one's here. Doug Wheatley. This looked like he just rendered this all out in pencil. Showed off a little bit better here so you can see it. It's pretty well done. Fortunately, print doesn't always pick it up really well on top of using a camera as well. So, and then we have some kind of like sideways ones too, where they utilize the back blank cover as well. So Arthur Adams one there. These ones are kind of harder to get in the frame the way we were doing it. I like this Charlie Adler Batman there. Different take on Robin there. There's this Brett Breeding's Batman here. I know him a lot from the work he did on Superman in the 90s. It's more of a, children's book sort of rendering here. Dave Bullock. A little heavy inker there. Sometimes it's hard too because you can sometimes see where the ink is kind of drier in spots. I feel this guy got a pretty good handle on it though, really deep blacks. I like this too, where Matthew Clark here just kind of inserted a little bit of variation to make the cape more interesting there. And some here too. I think this is where they like kind of crumple up paper and dab in and maybe use some liquid white as well. I'm not confident on the technique, but I think that's what's done there. Really nice piece here by Alan Davis. Definitely harkens to a just kind of heroic period, I would suppose, for Batman. Here's another one by Alan Davis. This one looks like he's captured a lot of the villains on here. There's a Kevin Eastman Batman, which until they did that crossover recently with the Turtles, I hadn't seen him draw Batman a whole lot, so it's nice to see him working outside of his Turtles creations and for a good cause too. So it's a little brutal. We got some blood highlights here. Cat Ferris. This is very obviously highlighting Catwoman's love of all things feline. Oh, look at this one by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Pretty cool. I like all the buildings here. Of course, in the Frank Miller style. Some Mike Grell's Poison Ivy. It's an interesting one. I don't know who this character here is in the back. More of a sketch technique there. That's pretty interesting. Phil Hester, another Clayface. I don't think I've seen barely any of like Mr. Freeze or yeah, another Clayface. I like Clayface though. It's just I guess he's kind of fun to do because he's you know, all liquidy and stuff. There's a Dan Jurgens one, kind of using a lot of shadow on his. Kind of atypical of his, although he has done a few where shadow has been a highlight. Barry Kitson one with a lot of little nuanced details like the rain and stuff. Scott Koblish doing a Poison Ivy Batman fight there. Did another one of Batman on the roof. This is an interesting one. Odd Koch. I think he's in the desert here, maybe. Scott Collins. See some Jokerized people down there. Kind of a little bit of a modernization there within the 60s Batman. Another spiky Batman there. John McCree, this one here. There's a lot of sideways ones in this one. I don't typically see this many. There we go. Here's another one with Clayface in there, although there are some other villains as well, but of course he's a big focal point there. Here's a very crazed Bane. I like all the blood vessel work there. John Boy Myers. He's got his collar on there. I don't know if he's trying to harken that to Batman on Gaslight or the recent Sean Gordon Murphy, since they both have the collared. I think this is almost an homage to the movies here. Looks like his suit's all black almost with the yellow belt. By Danny Mickey there. This one here we see a lot of 60s bright colors and stuff like that. Although Freeze didn't look like that during those times. Then we got Bane in there too, so that's kind of interesting seeing them within this really bright obviously period piece there. Here's Batman in the shadows there. Todd Knock, one of my favorites. Some rogues gallery there. It looks like this is dealing a lot with more recent, the Tom King stuff, because we see the Psycho Pirate in there and stuff like that, and the Gotham Girl. Kevin Nolan doing what he does best here. I think the first time I saw Kevin's work was in one of the black and white anthologies. This one's nice, a lot of high detail here. There's another clay face in there. Must be the secret word for this book. Very crazed Joker as well. George Perez doing another one with a lot of darkness in here. We see silhouette highlighting details. Sean Phillips. Wills Portacio. And this one might be a bit of a Frank Miller thing too. This Joker there kind of looks like that. Joe Prado. Another Batman versus Bane there. Ron Randall. Looks like Batman's thinking of Catwoman there. Gargoyle scene there. Ivan Reis and Markio Takara. Craig Russo. Doing kind of a blockier style there. Like this one with all the villains there too. Stuart Sager, I'd say kind of channeling Sienkiewicz there. There's another one by him. I'm not familiar with Stewart. I'll have to look him up. I really enjoy whenever you have people kind of taking it almost in another medium type direction with comics, so I'll have to check him out. I think this is our first Nightwing in this book, actually. Tim Seeley. Steven Segovia. I think that's rain effects there. Pretty cool. Liam Sharp. You could probably actually look at his one this way as well. Here's a Bill Sienkiewicz here. I'm highlighting lots of dark space. And the suit more than the cowl and stuff. And this kind of reminds me in a way how Mike Mignola kind of does the blocky style as well. So, interesting. Walter Simonson here doing something kind of interesting with Batman too. Maybe that's like a futuristic take on Batman. This is kind of the new 52 one with the yellow outlining. With Joe Stanton doing an animated homage there. He's very menacing, Mr. Freeze. Looks like he has moved beyond using his gun and is now using some sort of ice palm launcher there. And here's a Batgirl centric piece. Philip Tan doing a very dark Batman there. Jill Thompson giving us an attack of batarangs there. And then there's some behind the scenes kind of showing stuff what he did here. Barry Kitson was kind of to share his layout, which he did on a separate sheet of paper. So that's showing his kind of his prelims there. Same Rivera showed us his pencil work in progress before he painted his. Ryan Sook showed us his entire process as he went from pencils to finished painting. So that's in reverse to there. So, and then it's an Al Milgram's here. His was originally a black and white, but he got it done so fast he decided to color it. And then Rich Ellis actually adorned his envelope there too. And there's a little apology note from Frank as he was struggling with the deadline a little bit. It says, "Sorry it's late, Jim." And then there in the back is the index showing everyone. But yeah, these are great little projects. Make sure to support theheroinitiative.org. I'll have a link to it below you can check out. Now we'll move on to the Stan Lees that I got here. So I'll show you the one that's in the box. So this is the new Stan Lee that came out here. And main thing about him, so this is the Endgame look. So this is when they go back to the 70s. And this is his final cameo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The card zips by and he says, "Make love, not war." So this is the one that I'm going to give away to you all. These sold out on the shop as well as both at the HQ and at the Hollywood location. I think they're going for around 40 or something like that on eBay, but I'm going to give you guys a chance just to get them for free in my giveaway here. So all you have to do is be subscribed, comment down below. And this one, unfortunately, I've got to have you be a U.S. resident just because it's something kind of unique and the shipping gets kind of complicated with international and that sort of stuff, unfortunately. So, but all you got to do is comment below, be subscribed, and be within the U.S. here. And you'll have a shot at this, but you can still try to win the Comic Tom giveaway. Link to that is below. That'll end in a couple days when his new box is shipping out. I don't know if I got mine because I had other stuff come out for Christmas, so the charge didn't auto pop, unfortunately, but there is still a chance to get some of those variant cover books. And for that one, you can be international. You just have to pick one book and one print as opposed to, I think I've got like maybe 3 books and a couple prints, but just kind of keep the shipping down. But I'll still, for that one at least, be able to do international, just not for the pop giveaway, unfortunately. So this is the one in box for you all. And then I got one for myself. Their Limit 2 was online as well as in the store. So this is him out of the box here. Nice bobble there. He's got his, tinted sunglasses, more relaxed. This is more or less kind of like how Stan was looking at the time when he was writing and co-creating a lot of the people in the cinematic, or not cinematic, but just in the Marvel universe. So really cool. And this is the original Stan Lee Pop, just to kind of show you comparison. This was actually the first pop I ever got. I got this at a convention when I met Stan Lee back in 2015. And these ones you could only get like at a few conventions he was doing. So here is the original ones box here, and it has a signature con exclusive. And I didn't even almost get this too, just because like I really wanted him in his classic like kind of tan suit, and I wasn't a big fan. This kind of looks like jogging clothes to me on him. But I picked it up anyway. This was the first pop I ever got, which I didn't buy for a long time after that actually. But this shows all the ones that were in that line, so. And then this is actually the mystery one here. This is the Wizard World, as you can see. So yeah, just kind of fun. But like I said, all you have to do for that, comment down below, be subscribed, make sure to hit the bell so you don't miss when I do announce the winner. And that I will leave this open for a month as well for the Stan Lee Pop giveaway. So about on this date I'm posting this video, and it'll be January. So yeah, it should be towards the end of the month in January. And then also too, this one bobbles and this one doesn't, because this wasn't a Marvel Pop technically when it came out, and this one is. So nice to have them both. I'm glad I got them, and I can't wait to give one to one of you guys. So I hope you have a good holiday. Hopefully I'll have a few more videos coming out before the end of the year here. As always, let me know what you want to see down below. Share this thing out. Also too, I guess if you do a video responding to this video, like a community support video where you mention my channel and have the link in your description, and then tell me about it in my comments on this video below, I'll give you an extra entry in too. So just kind of that way it boosts you up. And I'll even shout you out too during the giveaway video, so that way if you want more eyes on your channel, I can do that for you. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. And as always, you all have a super slumber. Thanks. Bye.